Hello and welcome back to Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now before this video, if you enjoy the video, why not hit the like button. If you enjoy my content, why not hit the subscribe button. And of course, stay updated with all my future content, hit the notification bell. In the last video, we started the Blood Ties DLC. And of course, in VR, just like I'm doing right now. And I think we got to, I think it was a library, I want to say. So yeah, let's get back into the Blood Ties DLC. See you there. Okay. So, alright, yes,
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
I've never written down the combination, but it looks like he left himself some clues to remember the numbers. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, and the day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it though.
Oh.
The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
Oh, cool.
Into the safe. Okay.
Lighter. Ooh.
Should be able to light the fireplace now.
Didn't even know I could do it. What did that do? Nothing? Feels like nothing.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
Specific kind of vellum and a heat source. Ah, that's what the fireplace is for, huh? I guess now all we need to do is get the vellum. And then you can figure out exactly what the special ink is. Or whatever it says.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking.
Which goes in
But
it.
what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
Maybe. Might have been, yeah. Probably that's one.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Oh. Great. This is going to be fun.
Now, let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Yeah.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times.
Yeah, last Sun God in Egypt, on a quick one. We don't know that from Yu-Gi-Oh! But
This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
I think that's everything over here. Oh wait, no. No, wait, still nothing. And then over there, what's next?
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Huh. Why is it? I actually feel as that. I just want to go over to it. Can I interact with it?
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers. Spent so many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
Is that supposed to be a dinosaur? Is that a reference to the first game? I'm starting to know that's a reference to the first game. I think it was the first game. I think the first game had a T-Rex in it.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
Might be. It's the key word. Might be.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
I think I know it too. Can't remember where though. You've lost your head.
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
You're joking me. Oh, okay. I think the only place now is just to go upstairs, really. That's a bit broken. So of course there's that over there. Just want to get down, that's that. There's a lot of books here, huh? Well, to be fair, it's a library, so shouldn't be too surprised. Now what's in here?
Blank, except for the image of a key.
Oh, so that's the map.
I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire. I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
What? I feel sorry for Winston. Oh, poor Winston. I wonder how this is gonna work.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
That's actually that one. I mean, I can tell from here.
X marks the spot, as they say.
literally right here. Is it this one or is this one?
The master key. This should get me into the West Wing. Alright. This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, I want to do a bit of exploring. Because that's just who I am. What's in here?
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number. But which one?
I would have to look at it again.
Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Oh! Huh! Is there anything up here? Yeah, a laptop. No, I can go for that door, but there's other places I want to visit first. I'm pretty sure there was something down here. Right, I swear there was. Yeah, here. This is the master key. Wait a minute. Well, that's a door if I haven't seen one. Oh! Interesting.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you.
Nope.
You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
Oh. That's an Excalibur. Yes. Thank you. Because I want this flat eye back. Another knight's helmet is missing. Oh. Ha! I'm an idiot. Anyway, she's just playing pretty much in a cycle. I'm not surprised. I know there's a few other things from what I remember. I can't think of every single location that needed the master key. I swear there was a few more things that required master key. Could have been over there, I should prefer. Yeah, 'cause nothing's over there. Could be on the second floor, to be fair. No, because that's open. So it must be on the second floor then. So that's to the west wing, which I don't want to go to yet. Here we go. And this is something that the master key was required for.
The Croft family crest.
Huh. What's it? Except for the master, except for the weapon, was there anything else that required master key? I don't think anything else did. Although I could be wrong about that. So I think for now, I'm going to go on to the west wing.
Worse than I thought.
Damn. Now you're telling me about snap rotation? Really? Very overgrown, I guess. As I do get. I can go that way or that way. I think I'll go that way. Huh? Oh. Here we go.
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
Well, I guess this is Amelia's room. Oh, so this is the master bedroom, huh?
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again.
Well, that wasn't
The
true.
metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
I suppose it's like perhaps one day, not someday, but... Well... Oh, what's this?
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it.
Oh?
The inscription is faded.
Oh, great.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather? Or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous a Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favours a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff here.
My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her. Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful. There's a date. October something. Damn, the number is faded.
Oh, great.
Their anniversary was in October, but which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. October 13th, Mum's birthday.
October 13th.
Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday.
Says something come out on Halloween.
After everything Atlas has done, how could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents.
When is the ever?
I think this was Dad's pocket watch. Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
Intriguing. Why midnight?
This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
Oh, believe me. You'd be surprised. This is it. This can't be all that's left, right? There's gotta be something else. I'm just missing. Go over.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst.
9th of
I've
October.
experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life. Every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of de Mornay obligations. Free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
Because her birthday was 13th, and she said it's 4 days till her birthday, so that'll be the 9th. Right? Yeah. Really? So now what, there's just the atelier, or whatever. I'm guessing the atelier is down here, so that means it is the painting that's left for the clue, right?
Okay, Lara, keep it together. You're starting to see things.
Since when did Tomb Raider turn horror?
Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings.
I'm guessing there's something in here. Yep.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Untouched for years.
What a tomboy is like.
Left it.
Like that, yeah, now I know exactly what a tomboy is like.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages.
Wow.
But it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
No. Oh, so I can also go up there.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young. Mum
More
with me
pictures.
as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small. Mum's
Yeah.
paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
Yeah. Too many paintings. Oh.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
Can I light the fire? No. No. Not at all. God, trying to figure out which painting is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna probably assume it's that one. See if it's gonna be that one. Or that one. It's either one. Either or.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods. And even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
A simple abstract with blocks of red.
Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
What, this one? I don't get it. How is that? What? That was his favourite? Out of every single one, that was his favourite. How does that help? Oh. Blocks of red. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, funny. I still haven't got on crowbar. I just realised that.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby. I've never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favourite whiskey tonight. It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound of the rain and the small, sleeping breaths of this new life I hold in my arms. Lara Croft, my darling daughter. It's hard to put into words this feeling I have. We share a connection, something I never expected. A love so powerful and pure. Someday you'll feel it too. No matter where you go or where you find your place in this world, we will always have this connection.
Yep, the power of love of mother and daughter. Yep. That makes sense. Okay. Where?
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
So, for October 9th. And I just have to figure out whichever that one was. Does that mean that I hear like heavy footsteps? So, I wonder, will the month count? That is the question. Will the month count as well? I still need a crowbar. I don't know why it is. So I think I have to come back into this.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
Right, really, there's 40 fucking documents. Jesus Christ. 54 relics. Holy hell. Right,
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs. I remember the Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6, 8?
it looks like 2 birds.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
5. So 5, 9, 5, 9, 4. And in what? Da 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 da. Boom. Oh, okay.
Plans for adding electric.
No. Yeah, but I wonder what that is. Old light. Now I'm trying to think of, in which way is it? African mask. Bam ba 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 bam. Because I'm trying to figure out which way is it's supposed to go. This is supposed to go. Wait, those are relics. It'll be a document, won't it?
I returned home this...
Nope.
For God's sake, memorize the
So-
combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia.
So
Day of our wedding anniversary.
it'll go
I remember this now.
5, 4, 9.
Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out. That worked. It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains.
Oh.
She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done, and I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate, a test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long.
Oh.
Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Dad, what did you do? Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy.
Huh.
Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that?
The will.
A blank page.
Oh.
Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
I hate you. Now I have to find a way to decipher it. Bloody great. Do I have to use the fireplace here? That would be really nice.
A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Oh, for God's sake. I figured it out. It's from your bloody hieroglyph. And where's that? Oh, isn't that I think I know where that is. What's the fastest route? This way. Onwards. Seems like I haven't found everything though. Might have to come back. I don't know. Yeah, it's in here. It's down here. I think it's down here. Nice music that's playing. I think it's down here if I'm careful. I think it's over there. If I slowly move forward. And it should be here. Right! Can't be here. This is the only place that makes sense, right? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Suits of armor? Really? Da-da-da. I really hope it's not classed as a relic. Yeah, it is.
A hidden message.
No, shush. Yeah, it has to be here. 'Cause this is the only place that makes sense. But you're saying it's what? Behind? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, right, yeah, I have to figure out the code now.
A hidden message.
Okay,
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
It's 1-4 something. I can't remember what the last one was. What one was the last one?
A hidden message.
Like a bird with a little... I don't really know what you call it. Hammer?
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number.
142.
That worked.
Heh. I'm smart.
Damn, locked in.
Probably not as locked in as you think.
Did this open the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here.
Uh-oh.
Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
Probably, yeah. Whoa. Oh. It's motion sensors. Wow. Jesus. There's a lot of stuff here.
The missing page from the renovation plans.
Oh.
They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
Oh. Can't tell what that is.
Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night.
Huh.
Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor.
Oh. However, the only problem is this, how the hell do I get out of here?
Amazing. Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings.
Jesus.
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here. This was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
Did you do that? I don't know.
It's over. I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs, Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual. Not because he feared it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked. The hour was midnight and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me as one empties a glass in order to be poured back into Amelia. I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her eyes, clear and alive again. But the moment passed. Amelia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her to rest. I owe her that much.
You brought her home. She's here, somewhere.
So there's one's in there. One's in there. Oh! Hello?
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east. Our respite to the west. Our future is to the south. Our past is to the north. Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor?
That look a bit wrong, but okay. So that's what I'm getting out.
My love. It is silent. So peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment. Only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become.
Oh, never did you.
There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world. I'm scared. Richard, what lies beyond? You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as best I can, my love. Become the father Lara deserves. Know that I will live on in her.
Mum faced death alone. She was so brave.
Indeed she was.
The renovations are proceeding in secret. The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important, and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
So I'm guessing he's talking probably about Trinity River?
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware. He told me you are heartbroken and you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss. Well, to that, I say you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss.
Oh,
I
hell.
hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked the life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all. Atlas.
Oh, it seems to hate it very much like him. Where the hell are we? Huh? I don't even know where I am. Oh, mate, I think I do, actually. No, I think that's the lie. I think I do. Use calibrate again because flashlight's out of place. Yay. Thank you, flashlight.
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
I'm back again. Okay. Right, there's still one more lock that I know of by heart that is down here. So I'm missing it. I think it was the first, I want to say. It was the first lock I found. Just need a crowbar, I want to say. Why did Richard decide to do this? Make it so damn annoying to find anything here. I wonder if I can also open this. Yeah, I can. But nope. Nothing here. Great. Right here.
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west wing of the manor. I try to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed. And to make matters worse, I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Amelia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young Lara. She will never sense tragedy and sorrow in me, only the love and support she deserves.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end the video there for just a second, so I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!